Hello Aries, this is your astrology forecast for August. There's a lot happening this month, so I'm going to get stuck in right away with telling you that on the 2nd of August we have Jupiter and Mercury coming together. Jupiter and Mercury coming together in the sign of Leo. And it's in your 5th house. Now, Jupiter and Mercury, you have to watch out when Jupiter and Mercury come together that you don't kind of just blurt something out without thinking about it. There's a tendency, it just comes off your chest and you can't help it. So just if something's upsetting you or you're feeling angry, just take a deep breath and try to diffuse it. This could be connected with children, young people, somebody annoying you. It could also, however, the good aspect of this is that if you've been skirting around some issue, especially in a relationship, this is a time for some really clear talking and really coming out with it. And to be honest with you, when Jupiter and Mercury come together like that, you probably will find it difficult to stop yourself. So it's very good. Next thing coming up on the 8th of August, Aries, is Mercury. This Mercury is very busy this month. It's actually making a lovely aspect to Uranus in your sign. So Uranus and Mercury making a trine. Whoops, wrong colour. Let's use blue for trine. Nice calming colour. Not that Mercury and Uranus are calming planets. Now, these guys coming together in a trine. It's a wonderful day for inspiration, for sudden ideas that can just solve a problem that's been bothering you. Something that's really like, oh, I don't know how to deal with this. Suddenly you can get that idea that can come through. It's a wonderful day as well for a new idea with stimulating a relationship that you're in. Maybe it's gone a little bit stale. This is a great day for bringing some new excitement into it. It's also a good day of coming up with a new idea for how you present yourself. You might just come up with a new quirky way that really presents you differently and makes you more interesting. Now, on the 10th of August, we have a full moon in Aquarius. Full moon here, making very positive aspect to your sign, because Aquarius is a sister sign to yours, if you like. It's an air sign. Air and fire go very well. This full moon here in Aquarius in your 11th house here, this is a time to look at your goals. What is it you've been working towards? Where do you feel you need to tweak things a little? Maybe you've set yourself too grandiose goals and you're feeling a little overwhelmed and you're just not making the progress you'd like to see. Well, maybe just set yourself something a little more realistic, and then you'll find that this full moon in Aquarius can bring you what you're looking for. Full moon in Aquarius in the 11th house, it's a great time to work with teams of people, in groups, to collaborate, and a really good time to get an idea out into the world. Social networks, Pinterest, Tumblr, all those kinds of things. Very good during this full moon in Aquarius for you, Aries. Gosh, there's so much. On the 13th of August, we've got Venus changing sign and going into Leo. Yeah, Venus in Leo. And it's a lot going on here, as you can see, in this 5th house for you, Aries, this month. So the 5th house is all about your creativity, your uniqueness. What are you doing that you love? It's a good time for doing sports, for playing games, for just doing something that's very uplifting. So if you're a workaholic and you're really working hard, and let me tell you that with Saturn and Mars together this month, it's important that you don't diffuse your energies, that you really focus your energies maybe on one or two, preferably just one really important thing, and then you'll be able to accomplish a lot. But if you diffuse too many things, you're going to feel really frustrated and overwhelmed. But with all this glorious energy for you, especially from the 13th of the month, Aries, it's great for romance, it's great for meeting somebody new, It's really good for you starting a business, or if you're in business for yourself, it's really good for expanding, for growing that business. It's also great if you're in the entertainment field. Anybody, acting, music, artistry, gardening, cooking. I mean, yeah, I'm adding these because these are all creative fields, but certainly the entertainment field gets a big boost for you this month. And on the 16th of the month, we've got Mercury coming into the very sensible sign of Virgo, into your 6th house. And this is a really good time to look at ways in which you can maybe improve your health. Really study it, learn it. I mean, there's so much information out there that you can tap into, but really focus on that. It's a really good time. The Mercury energy is going to help you unearth information out there that could really help you, and you might find a food that you may be is toxic for you, or you're allergic to, and then you cut it out of your diet and you feel like you've got so much more energy. So look for something that you can do to improve your health. This is a great time. It's also a good time for really getting organised with your work, organising your office, your environment, your space, so that you can be really efficient and effective. On the 18th of August, we've got this exact conjunction between Venus and Jupiter. So these are the two benefic planets. These are the planets that everybody likes to have in good aspect. So they've come together in Leo. It's time to be a star in your life, to do what you love, then to share that heart energy. Really try to connect. I've just turned my light off. I got so excited about this heart energy. Heart energy. Try to connect with people from the heart, not so much from the head, because the head we're more comfortable with generally, at least particularly in the West, but connect with that heart, the spirit of people, because we're all the same, we're all connected, and these aspects for you with your 5th and your 11th house being activated this month, Aries, it's about yes, acknowledging that you're unique and you're different and there's never going to be another person like you on this planet, but at the same time connecting with others, bringing that uniqueness and feeling the oneness, because we're all connected. It's time for the barriers to come down. But that's another subject. I'll come on to that in another video. On the 24th of August, we've got the Sun coming into your 6th house, going into Virgo, and on the 25th of August, we have a new moon in Virgo. So this is very much back to work time, getting more serious, a little more serious, focusing your energy. With all these guys, especially new moon on the 25th in your 6th house of work, this is a great time for new beginnings, looking for new work, maybe changing your direction of your work, some new opportunity happening in your work, and also an opportunity maybe for you to volunteer some of your time, some of your energy into something that's meaningful for you. It's also a good time to bring meaning into your work. How can I bring meaning into what I'm doing so that I feel useful and valuable? And also, of course, great time shining a light on your health. So really look at ways in which you can improve your health and use the information that you learn, and you might even end up teaching and helping others as well with their health, or at least sharing information. So, Aries, the other thing to say is that, so we've got for the last 2 weeks of this month particularly, we've got this Saturn-Mars together, which is going to maybe slow you down a little and make you focus. Now, Mars makes you feel very impatient, and Mars is your ruler, Aries, so it's like, you'll be raring to go. And the Saturn, you might feel as though you're driving a car with the brakes on. So just, if you're not trying to take on too many things and you're willing to focus and structure your time, you can accomplish a huge amount with that aspect, especially in anything connected with finances and money and work. And then, of course, balancing that out, we've got this more upbeat energy of Jupiter and Venus. Just make sure you're not overdoing things. Jupiter has a tendency to overdo, to overindulge, to maybe overspend. But I think that the Saturn-Mars energy will be kind of bringing that into balance. So I wish you a wonderful month. Thank you for listening, subscribing, sharing, commenting. Bye for now.